Hello, future crypto millionaires. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do some quick technical analysis on Ethereum. Before we begin, make sure that you join my free Telegram group. There is a free link in the description below. This is where you can find all the trading setups, news, and ideas that I am looking at every single day. It's a no-brainer, guys. We have been killing it in the group. And I am giving you all that for free, guys. All I am asking from you is to smash the like button because it helps with the algorithm. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I am asking. Please support the channel, and I am going to continue giving you all the information that I think is important for free every single day. Now, let's get straight into it. As you see here on CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin has been consolidating. It's up 1% for the day. At the same time, if we take a look at Bitcoin's dominance, we see that it has been dropping. And that's very good for altcoins, guys, especially if this drops all the way down here. It means that altcoins will going to experience a very nice run up. And we can see this if we take a look at this chart right here, this cheat sheet. You see that when Bitcoin's dominance is decreasing, and also when Bitcoin is increasing, then altcoins increase fast. We have altcoin season. Also, when Bitcoin's dominance is decreasing, just like we're seeing here, right? And Bitcoin stays stable, just like we saw on CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin has been consolidating, then altcoins increase. So that's a very good sign for altcoins, guys. The fact that Bitcoin's dominance has been pulling back and Bitcoin has been consolidating, it's a very good sign for altcoins. And the king of altcoins is Ethereum, guys. Look at this. Ethereum pumped 5% today. That's not a coincidence, guys. That's the science behind this. That's because the Bitcoin's dominance has been decreasing and Bitcoin stays stable or increased a little bit today. And as a result, altcoins are expected to increase. Therefore, Ethereum has been pumping today. This is the chart. We are looking at Ethereum over USDT daily chart on Binance. If we zoom out, you see that we have this huge triangle pattern going on. We've talked about this before. We have this lower ascending yellow trend line that has been acting as support. As you see, we had a nice bounce here, another bounce, bounce after bounce, guys. This is a very valid support trend line. And also, we have this descending yellow trend line that has been acting as a resistance. We got a rejection here, another rejection, and this rejection is the most recent one. As you see here, the price action is moving inside this triangle pattern. So as long as the price action is moving inside the triangle pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. This is a bullish triangle pattern, guys. It's very possible that this triangle pattern is going to break to the upside, sooner or later. If the price action continues to pulling back, watch for a bounce on one of these key level of support that I have here on the chart. If the price action experiences an even deeper pullback, I am going to be watching for a bounce all the way down here at this ascending support trend line. But for now, things are looking good, guys. Let me show you why. If we zoom in, I have a few different ideas that I want to talk about. So let's start with this one right here. I see that there is a possible head and shoulders pattern going on, guys. Do this red so you can see this better. Look at this. This is the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern, this red trend line that I have here on the chart. Here, we have the left shoulder. Right here, we have this right shoulder that hasn't been completed yet. And in the middle, we have the head. Look at this. This is a beautiful pattern, guys. So what I am doing is I'm waiting to see what the price action is going to do next. If the price action starts pulling back, I am watching for a bounce on one of these key levels of support that I have here on the chart. The lowest level that Ethereum came and touched recently, a few days ago, is located all the way down here at 2,921. But we didn't stay here for a long time, guys. As you see, buyers stepped in and pushed the price action up again. The second key level of support that you should be watching is located at 3,062. A bounce here or here would be a very nice buying opportunity. The next key level of support that I'm watching is located at 3,373, right here. Note that The price action is currently testing this 200-day moving average. Look at this. This yellow line here on the chart, this is the 200-day moving average. And the price action is testing this at the moment. If we get rejected here, expect further downside. If the price action closes above this and stays above it, that's going to be bullish. What we want to see is the price action break above this 200-day moving average and stay above it, while this 200 moving average starts trending to the upside again. That's going to be the most bullish scenario, guys. So the fact that this 200 moving average is facing towards the downside at the moment, it's not a good sign. What we want to see is we want this 200 moving average to start trending to the upside. Okay? It might happen here. It might happen further down, all the way down here. Okay? And at the same time, we want the price action to break above it and start bouncing above it whenever it happens. Also, we have a trend line here, right? Look at this. We have this descending red trend line that has been acting as resistance. We got rejected here. We had this double top pattern. People took profits. The price action pulled back. And since then, we have been downtrending, right? We got another rejection here, another rejection here. And we are currently testing this level. If the price action gets rejected here, expect a further downside. So watch for a bounce on one of these key levels of support that I talked about earlier. If we see another pullback all the way down here, guys, that's going to be a very nice buying opportunity because this is going to be something like a double bottom idea. So for those of you who want to trade this in a more aggressive manner, this might be a very nice buying opportunity because you can basically accumulate as much as Ethereum as you can all the way down here, assuming that this double bottom pattern stays valid. And you can basically front run the breakout above this triangle pattern that has a 70 to 75% chance of breaking to the upside. But for those of you who want to trade this in a more safe manner, as you see, the price action is currently moving inside this triangle pattern. The theory says that as long as the price action is moving inside the triangle pattern, we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside the triangle pattern until it breaks out. So the safest way is to wait for the price action to do its thing while it's moving inside the triangle, and then when it breaks out, that's going to be a clear indication that the trend might be changing. As you see, the price action has been downtrending, putting lower highs and lower lows. So after the breakout, this is possibly the beginning of a change of trend. So buying this breakout and scale in on the retest if it happens, it's very possible that we are going to catch this change of trend from the beginning. And therefore, we can make profits out of that. If the price action breaks below this key level of support that I have all the way down here at 2,921, approximately, right? Again, I remind you, always view these support levels as ranges, not just lines. So if the price action breaks below this range of support all the way down here, this head and shoulders pattern might get invalidated. And we might see an even deeper pullback all the way down here. Again, if this happens, I am watching for a bounce at this ascending yellow trend line that has been acting as support the past few years, right? So if this head and shoulders pattern gets invalidated, zoom out. You might want to exit your positions here, set up your stop losses and all that, and zoom out and wait for a bounce at this multi-year support trend line. But for now, things are looking really, really good, guys. If we see a breakout here, we can buy the breakout, scale in on the retest, and wait for a continuation move to the upside. And eventually, the price action is going to move closer to this neckline of this head and shoulders pattern. If we get rejected here, we might see another pullback, but eventually the price action is going to break above this triangle pattern. At least that's very possible. This triangle pattern right here has a very high chance of breaking to the upside. So we are going to see this right shoulder being completed later. It might take more time, but in my view, it's going to happen sooner or later. So this is the head and shoulders idea. This right shoulder has not been completed, so sooner or later we want this to be completed and then the price action to break above this neckline of the head and shoulders pattern by the breakout, by the retest, and we are going to see a continuation, probably explosive move to the upside after this. Because the breakout above this neckline of the head and shoulders pattern is also the breakout above this multi-year triangle pattern that Ethereum has been moving inside. So there is a lot of confluence going on. If we zoom in to the 2-hour chart, we can see this better. Let me delete this. So again, Ethereum is moving inside this triangle pattern. It's downtrending. We have this lower descending red trend line that has been acting as support. Had a bounce here, another very clean, very clear bounce here, another clear bounce here. So that's a valid support trend line. And also we have this descending red trend line that has been acting as resistance. We got rejected here, another rejection, another rejection. Again, if the price action is moving inside the triangle, we have to assume that the price action is going to continue moving inside the triangle until it breaks out. This triangle pattern has a 65 to 70% chance of breaking to the upside. So for those of you who want to trade this in a safe manner, I suggest that you let the price action do its thing while it's moving inside the triangle pattern, downtrending, and after the breakout, we can make a move. We can buy the breakout, scale in on the retest, wait for a continuation move to the upside. These are the targets that you should be paying attention. These are Fibonacci levels of support and resistance. Those of you who are interested in finding the exact levels and those of you who want to see these clearly, you can join my free Telegram group. There is a link in the description below. I just shared this setup with you earlier today. We expect Ethereum to start outperforming Bitcoin sooner or later during altcoin season, guys. Eventually, I really think that Ethereum is going to start breaking above this triangle pattern, and we are going to see Ethereum outperforming and experiencing some very nice explosive moves to the upside. Some people think that Ethereum can reach $9,000, $10,000 during this altcoin season, during this bull run of 2025. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what is your price prediction for Ethereum for 2025? I really want to know what you guys think. I know many people have turned bearish on Ethereum, but I am really bullish on it, guys. From the current price levels to this last target that I have here on the chart, that's basically the measured move after the breakout of this triangle pattern. That's a 170% move out of Ethereum. Ethereum is a large cap, guys. It has over $410 billion market cap. It's a heavy token. It needs a lot of liquidity to flow into it in order to move. It's not going to move easily. So a 170% move out of Ethereum is a huge move. Many people think that Ethereum is done. Nobody cares about Ethereum anymore and all that, but I really disagree, guys. I think sooner or later Ethereum is going to start pumping, and once again, just like it did during previous cycles, Ethereum is going to signal the beginning of a full-blown altcoin season. Mark my words. That's all I had for you today, guys. If you want to support the channel, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you receive notifications when I post updates on these setups. And let me know in the comments below, what is your price prediction for Ethereum for 2025? Also, if you have any altcoins that you want me to talk about, that you want me to go over, drop them in the comments below and I will make a video. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.